Hello everybody, and welcome to my first Minecraft modded video. I've never really played around with mods, like, at all. Like, this is my first time ever, like, downloading a mod. But, now I'm probably gonna do some cheating, like keep him in. Oh yeah, what is the locator bar shown on the side of the screen to indicate the direction of players? Natural regeneration is apparently on. I didn't think it. Players portal delay in creative mode, portal delay in non-creative. Oh, we can change that? Dang! Percentage of play. I did not realize that. I did not realize you could do this. So let's like just. The delay is not a minute. Yeah, oh wait, no, that's like ticks, I think. We're just gonna like cut it in half, do 40. Allow spectators to generate terrain? Disable raids? No. Angered and neutral mobs stop being angry when the targeted player dies nearby. Oh, that's on by default. At least on easy mode it is. Entity cramming threshold is apparently 24. Mob griefing. I just have to do it. Universal angered neutral mobs attack any nearby player, not just the player that angered them. Works best if it's disabled. Spawning. You can turn this stuff off? Spawn wardens. Oh god. People are probably gonna get like really mad at me for doing this. I'm gonna turn off spawn wardens. If you ever want me to do like runs like this again, then I probably will turn this on. Shot in block some of the drops from blocks destroyed by explosions caused by the block interactions are lost in the some of the drops from blocks destroyed by block interactions are lost in the that is so many words, I don't know what it means, but I'm turning it off. Drop entity equipment. Controls drops from minecarts, including where's item frames, but okay, yeah. Mob loot, drop blocks, of course, duh. Mob explosion. Some of the drops of blocks destroyed by explosion caused by mobs are lost in the. No. Projectiles can what? Just what could this happen? Control whether impact projectiles will destroy. Oh wait, does this mean like gassed projectiles? In TNT explosions, some blocks won't drop their loot. It's off though. Destroyed by explosion cause TNT are lost in the. Oh, I thought that's what this was. Yeah, okay. Tick fire? What controls whether or not fire and lava should be able to tick further away than 8 chunks away from any player. Advanced time of okay. Update fire. Fire tick, what? Vine spread, yes. Update weather. Lava converts to when lava is flowing. When flowing lava is surrounded on 2 sides by lava sources, it converts into a source. Why is that off? Like, why is that not on by default? It needs to be. Okay, I think we are finally done with all that. Oh, and by the way, I am playing on The mod I'm playing on is the Repurposed Structures mod. At least I think that's what it's called. It has like a bunch of new variations of like different structures, like desert versions of desert versions of pillager outposts and stuff like that. And there's also like forest versions of desert temples. What should we name this? Oh, I'm just gonna make up some words. Kyrgyz King Dumb, because I'm dumb. I hope this isn't like, bro, every time I'm just gonna make up a word, I'm just like, what if it's a real word and said real word is actually like very offensive? And that's what I do every time I like make up a replacement for like swear words. Alright, let's do this. Okay, here we are, and oh god. Right, I forgot that, like, since this kind of resets your stuff in a way. Let's just turn this all down so my dinky-all laptop can... Biome blend, what? Fancy graphics balances performance and quality for the majority of machines. Weather clouds and particles will not appear behind translucent blocks or water. Fabulous. Graphics uses screen shaders. How laggy is it now? What? Whoa! Whoa! Oh wait, just give it a second, cause like sometimes when I create new worlds, it's like laggy for the first few seconds, but after that it's fine. Okay, why is it showing me the freaking? It's a little janky, but like, hold up. Settings. Maybe I could just like turn down the render distance by one chunk builder. Nearby chunks are compiled in parallel threads. This may result in brief visual holes when blocks are destroyed. What? Smooth lighting is on. VSync on. GUI scale is apparently automatic. Attack indicator, crosshair, hotbar. Wait, what does the hotbar look like? Oh! Okay, so it's like down there now. Okay, well. We just so happened to... I actually did not think that my dinky PC would be able to... Shut up! But I didn't think my dinky PC would be able to handle the fabulous graphics setting. Let alone with mods installed, because like to get this one I had to like do a different type of mod on the site that was like not as smooth in terms of how quickly the game runs. Wood. God, if I was... Yes, I know how to open... The problem with... Another problem I have with this site is every time you want to update which mod pack you're using, or actually no, every time you want to add in a new mod pack that you made, you basically have to like you basically just like it makes a specific version of Minecraft that has the mod on it, and basically your progress is just not there. Wait, do I still have my skin? I do. Okay, good. I wanted to do like a really simple skin because like sometimes like if I'm just bored in Minecraft, something I just do is just build a statue of my current avatar. And like I thought like if it has like too many details, I don't think that will be possible without having to get mods that are like without getting mods that are like a bunch, like add in new like new concrete shades. And like even without that, I still couldn't get the brim on the hat thing the right color, because like there's no, in terms of concrete or any colored block, you can't get a shade between this. I tried using like glass panes also, because I thought the brim was like too thick with like just 1x1 blocks. But there are no sideways slabs because Mojang is prohibiting our creativity. They're like, oh, sideways slabs will prohibit creativity. No, if you ask me, they're gonna make us more creative. And what the heck. I only part of me was just gonna leave the rest of this because I know 16 logs will get you an exact stack of planks. Don't know why I paused there. I was like, wait, why do I want only a stack of planks? I need to like, you know, build a house. I need to build a house. I need way more than just 64 planks. Oh wait. If I think this is taking slow, why am I not just... Yeah, like why am I not just doing this? Oh right, because I'm stupid. Alright, I can make 2 of them. Oh wait, I actually like thought of it as in like only the planks, but like... Oh, I guess I can make a pickaxe too. Alright. Now it's the slightest bit faster. Who else is pretty excited for that new copper update they're gonna add at some point? Like, I like saw that one short that Mojang posted that was like the go into the real mine, but I never actually thought anything of it. Like I never like watched the entire thing, so I didn't see a C and U later, which was like C and U, copper on the periodic table. Easter egg. But I just basically wasn't paying attention because like, Wait, I should probably get some, because normally I don't like decorate my base enough. I feel like I should like get some logs to like put on the corners just for that extra bit of decoration. The only problem is I can't like turn it into 4 like you can with planks. What if there was like a way to like unstrip a log? Like if you accidentally right click a log that you want to mine instead of left clicking it like you wanted to, but what if there was a way like, oh here's the bark, and then you just put it back on and it's just a perfectly normal thing. It's just like perfectly normal log now. Like what do you mean it was stripped? Just look at it. It's perfectly normal. Part of me just wants to like take this opportunity, like before I like actually do like a little bit more interesting stuff in this video, just to like rant on about stuff I feel like, because like I like being listened to, you know, because something that I really dislike, like every time I've played Minecraft, there's always been that one time where I just really wanted to be on some sort of SMP, whether it was public or something like, or something as like far-fetched as a lifesteal SMP, which of course that wouldn't happen. Why would I get on the lifesteal SMP? Just poof, he's there. Like, I literally thought of that thing when I was still playing this on mobile. Like, dude, a mobile, non-YouTube Minecraft player who just somehow joins the lifesteal SMP. How stupid is that, bro? But something I just really didn't like about most public SMPs you find on stuff like Hypixel, besides the fact that Hypixel doesn't even, first of all, like, no one's on the Hypixel SMP at all. But, like, the main thing is, a ton of SMPs you find that are just, like, public servers, like, servers that are kind of like Mineplex or the Hive or Hypixel, and have their own SMPs. They either have like a ton of like random commands like /warp, /homeset spawn, /claim. Like, first of all, I don't want the /claim thing. Like, sure, I don't want my base getting griefed, but like, that's like the part of SMPs. Like, have you seen how many times someone's base got griefed in like either like the EchoCraft or Lifesteal SMP? Like, bruh, that's basically like the entire point. Sometimes, maybe. But like, so not just the claiming thing, because like there's also like the whole like, oh, there's this cool hub area for where you spawn, and then you go into the portal, which sends you into a random spot somewhere in the world. It like, oh, okay, but my only problem with that thing is that like a lot of the SMPs, if you die, you, instead of going back to, even if you slept in a bed, you don't go back to your spawn point if you die. You just go back to the hub, and if you've already made it, the hub area, and if you've already made a ton of progress on a base, even if it's not like progress like getting diamonds or something, you basically have to just start over, and if you don't want to start over, just hope that you just hope that you spawned somewhere near your previous base, and that you remember the coordinates, because like, I literally, and I'm not gonna mind that, because like I set my spawn, it says respawn point set in my base, yet when I die, it just sends me back to the hub area, and my only option, since there's no /home command or something like that in some SMPs. Oh, wait, probably there was one in all of them. Maybe I just never tried it. Oh, I'm an idiot now. But, like, if there wasn't, then, like, that would just be so stupid. Like, oh, you died, and since beds don't work because we don't feel like it, since we want you to come back to the hub because there's crates you can open, ooh. Like, bro, I hate it when they had crates. And stuff like that, and you just have to, your only option, go back into the wild. It's like, go back into somewhere random in the wild and start over. Well, now I got that ranting out of the way, which I'm probably just gonna speed up, because now that you mention it, that probably took way more time than I thought it may have. What the hell was that? Oh! Right! There's fireflies now. I never noticed they made buzzing sounds, though, because that kind of scared. Was that water or a zombie shirt and or pants? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna speed up all that ranting I did, because like it probably like, oh, that it felt like only like 1 minute, but then I go into editing and it's like, oh, you actually spent 18 minutes talking about stuff that people probably won't even listen to. Bro, I'm probably gonna like put it in 2x speed, and people can put the already 2x speed video into 2x speed and go through it even faster. Or just like put a timestamp if they just want to skip my ramble. Hang on. Wait a minute. I've never actually heard the classic Minecraft song in game. I've only heard like stuff like Moog City or like Okay, we can talk about that later. There's a creeper over there, and I know I'm in easy mode, but I'm kind of a wussy. Oh. You can't get me in here. Should probably remove this so I can at least see if it's daytime. I'm in here, I'm in here, I'm in here, I'm in here. Probably just gonna like watch some video on the side while I wait for daytime. And isn't the soundtrack amazing? And can't you believe it? I used to play with it off. Like, I was thinking about turning it on when I was like watching a Redcraps video where it got every armor trim, and like found it really relaxing to listen to the OG soundtrack. And I was like, maybe I'll give the soundtrack a try, but I never ended up doing it. But since it technically makes a new version of Minecraft with no progress when you install a new mod pack or play on a new mod pack, it just changes the settings to whatever the default was. So, and the default was music on, so nice.
Mosquito repellent never felt so good. All clean is non-sticky, fragrance-free, and deed-free. Enjoy the outdoors with friends, not mosquitoes.
SC Johnson.
We are trying really hard to get you Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but there is only so much we can do here. You're gonna have to meet us halfway. Well, the whole way, actually. And don't stop there. Try Caramel Big Cup.
I'm scared. This is gonna be so much work. Maybe I can do it in 50 hours, hopefully. Sub 50. Dude, this might just be impossible.
Oh, it's raining.
Hi!
Oh my god, does it normally rain this much? Jeez! I don't remember there being this many droplets. Just makes me like the Minecraft rain even more, though. It's like, it's so relaxing. Just listen to that. Zombie, you ruined the ambience. Shut up! I'm trying to listen to the rain. Like, is it so maybe the graphic settings, like, increases how much rain? It's dripping through the leaves? I thought it only did that if there was an actual, like, water block above it.
I sort of became the first person to get every suit of armor in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, it gets so laggy. Now this...
Okay, I need some higher... What was that? I need higher ground. Oh god! Why is he moving like that? Like, I've never seen him move like that. Seems like...
This is already on YouTube in 3 separate parts, so if you've seen it already, there's nothing new. But even I had fun poking around this series, and I edited the thing. I was pretty skeptical even starting this video, and it turned out to be, like, 8 times harder than I thought. Remember, Mojang hadn't even added all the armor trims when I said this. This might be the dumbest video I've ever made. You can now take netherite ingots, the rarest ingot in the game, and put it as decoration on leather armor. This video, I need 19,000 diamonds. Yes, 19,000. With the introduction of armor trims, you can decorate your armor in 11 different styles, but each can be 10 different colors. I want every combination. Each trim costs 7 diamonds. The sad thing is I didn't know it cost 7 diamonds when I started, yet I still thought it was a huge project. We have to explore basically every structure in the game. We're in. I guess we just go get a tree. This is gonna be a long day. Oh, we have a lava pool next to our spawn. That's actually huge. We're gonna be able to enter the nether so fast. We'll worry about that later, though. Where be the iron? I forget how fun it is to play on the latest version. Before we go to the nether, I do need more food. Oh, I got another chicken out of it. Oh, wait, you know what we can do?
Oh my god. Wait. No, I might be tripping, but I think it's getting brighter out, because if I'm correctly remembering how a few seconds ago looked, it was too dark to see the clouds. Right? Right? Can you see the moon while it's raining? Or is it just behind this tree? I feel like... No, the sun set over there. And I feel like by now it would be visible if I either looked up or over there. So maybe... I don't have a clock. But, does it show the time in the debug menu? There's the GPU. What does that mean? 60 FPS, okay. VSync 120, if that's what that means. Does it current light sky 13 sky? Okay, does it show the time on here? Time. I'm probably looking at the wrong spot. I think it's daytime anyway. I just want to know if it shows the time here. Okay, it's not in... I thought it was like... For some reason, just because of that tree, I thought was like slightly... that tree was slightly taller than normal, so I thought, oh, am I in an old growth birch forest? No. No. If I was, it probably would have said old growth birch forest in the debug menu rather than just birch forest. Still raining, so the drowns could probably get me if they tried.
Like our first piece of armor. Wait, I don't even know where trim spawn. I don't even know how to get trim. First priority, I think, is just beating the game. That way we have some actual gear to maneuver the world. I might have my hopes a little bit too high. Bose. Boom, entering the nether on the first night. Oh my gosh, we're in a fortress? Dude, this is perfect.
This is...
Ooh, our first one. Oh,
dude,
wait. Oh, I'm so excited. We can make a second time. Ready? Wait, how do I do this? It's not gonna, like...
Okay, pause the video, because... Actually, no, I can just unpause it whenever I feel like it. And, like, I'll just mute the... Okay, hold up. Music and sound. Weather, hostile mods, players, device. System, default, please. Directional audio, classic stereo sound. Huh? I never understood what directional audio means, and I still don't understand it with that description. UI, voice/speech. Wait. Does Minecraft have voice chat by default? I'd like that to be answered in the comments, please, because, like, I've seen, like, say, Lifesteal SMP because I'm just in, like, that one sheep. Wait, no. I'm sorry, Wooly. I'm sorry, Wooly the talking sheep. I need your wool. Aw, man. You have to go. Do they have less health on this game? Excuse me. I want to take the black wool because, like, honestly, like, I just really like the way black wool looks, especially if I'm, like, making banners. Because, like, if I'm, like, I want to make a banner, but I don't know what color combinations to use. I normally just go with any color that isn't a dark one and black. So, like, I do, like, black and green, black and orange, black and red. Because black goes well with everything, if you ask me. And if someone says it doesn't go well with green, just shut up. Am I still regular old birch forest, so there's no trail. I said trial. I was gonna say trial. What does the GPU mean? Why is it red when it's at 100? That scares me. So it's not an old growth birch forest, which means no trail ruins. I don't think I want to go down there yet. And I just realized I don't have my crafting table. Forgot to pick it up. I'm just gonna keep, like, walking around until I, like, find a structure, maybe get some loot. Okay, okay, that was a lag spike. Hold up. I feel like these cows look a little bit different. I feel like the pixels at the ends of the gray parts are a little bit... Oh, would you look at that. Well, I don't have a furnace right now, so I guess I'll just have to eat these raw. Oh well. I need food. Trust me, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. Do you want to save someone at the cost of your own life? Seems like this guy said yes, because he's not running away. Thank you, good sir. Oh, there's another one! Bro, have you ever seen, like, those like, Minecraft shorts that are just, like, they're just, like, they show, like, like, for example, they name a Vindicator Johnny, and then they put a white sheep and a black sheep. If you some of you might be wondering what I'm talking about, and some of you who have seen these shorts are probably getting really mad at me for saying them, so I'm not gonna say anything else from there. But I just, like, it's kind of just done to death. Like, sure, like, occasionally, if I haven't seen it in a while and it catches me off guard in a way, like, whether it's with things or not, then maybe I'll find it at least somewhat funny. But, like, it's just been done so many times that, like, it's kind of just... Okay, I don't know the average height of birch trees, because all I know about old growth birch forests is that the trees are taller than they are normally, and for some reason, my memory is too stupid to remember them being any taller than having only 2 logs before the leaves appear. Or cover the rest. I don't want birch anyway. Stop the birch! Okay! That's enough birch! Stop! Dude, son of a birch. Whoa! Wait! Is this old growth? This looks like old growth. Let's do it. Go, 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 go! Yes! Old growth birch forest. Now, for the less experienced Minecraft players, you may be wondering what's so special about an old growth birch forest. I've mentioned it earlier, and that now that I'm remembering that, it kind of makes me feel stupid for bringing this up. Trail ruins. They can spawn in old growth birch forests and not regular ones. So, as long as I'm in an old growth, and the music startled me. The music was off for like a long time, and then it just suddenly just poof, music. So it's like, hopefully I can find some trail. Wait, no, why would I need that? Because I don't have a brush to, like, extract any of the suspicious gravel. Oh my god. Can I just get, like, a plains biome? Or at least, like, a village or some sort of structure that the new mod added? Like, dude, I added a mod, like, from a mod showcase thing, it add... Right on cue. Thanks. No, wait, Mojang didn't make the mod, so is that Suspicious Gravel? It is. Or yeah, it is. Hold up, I need a. Oh god. Oh, I hate this. I hate this thing. Part of me wishes I should have turned off drowning damage. There's 2 iron ore in there. I would also want the Suspicious Gravel, but I don't have a brush. Aha! Stone. Give me that. Now I can make a stone pick and actually mine that stuff. Part of me wishes you could like choose which Minecraft song is like playing, whether it just for now or like at all times. Like if you only want Moog City to be playing like at all times, then like you can choose it and like set it on repeat. But if you only want it to just play for just the one song for just like a few seconds, then like it can be, well, not repeat, you know? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like, since when has Mojang changed the soundtrack? And not, come to think of it, I do not remember this track at all. And like, well, I think the better question is, when was the last time Mojang added any more settings that had to do with the bro, I want to avoid like stuttering, so I just kind of go like so I had to do the that's basically my version of stuttering. But anyway, wait, what? God, I thought that the violin thing was like a suspense thing, like, hey, there's a monster nearby, or something like that. Like, that scared me, bro. When's the like last time they added any settings that have anything to do with the soundtrack? My god, give me a plains biome! That's close, only it's made of water, not grass. Something I just hate doing when I make bases, or like any building, whether it's in survival or creative, is having to flatten out like very rough terrain, because like even with commands I find it a bit harder to do than I remember, because like sometimes okay, this command should do it, but then I accidentally got rid of a layer below it with the fill command, and then I'm like, oh, but I don't want to screw up with the fill command again, so instead I just manually fill it in, and it ow! Where the hell did that come from? No. Bro, I was ranting for so long that the skeleton just was like, hey, shut up. Even the sun doesn't want to hear me. Hopefully someone watching is listening. I think part of me might like upload like an uncut, like raw footage version of this. Sort of just like me, sort of like talking and stuff. Or who knows, maybe like the video itself, this video just will be like uncut raw footage. And like it's just me talking while playing Minecraft. And to anyone who would listen. Okay, so this ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Ah! Actually, no, we're gonna do 5. So, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that. Oh god. Better craft a bed soon, but I forgot to bring my freaking crafting table. Okay, you might call this cheating, but I'm just gonna switch to peaceful for now. That's not, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I changed my mind. It's gonna be 5. No, what about 6? Finally, it stopped raining. Like, normally I like rain because I think it's relaxing and stuff, but like, if it like allows some enemies that would normally set on fire in sunlight to just not do that. Never mind. But part of me finds it kind of eerie since it's now on peaceful, because like it's peaceful, but it's also kind of not peaceful because like there's nothing here. Like, like sure I can build my house in peace. Get it? Because it's funny. It's funny because we're in peaceful mode, you know. Every time I do those, I think like, oh, the audience are gonna find this so funny, even though like, so like I make a joke that I know is not funny, but then I'm like, I'm just like, no, but no, you can laugh, you can take your time to laugh. I'll wait. But because like like the way Waffle Time does it, but like I don't think I just have the same effect. So how long do we want this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow. And I don't have enough logs. Dang it. So why have I just not been crafting axe for this? Like, every time I need to clear out some wood I accidentally placed, I just don't. I'm gonna make it a stone axe this time, but there's stone exposed right over here, but I think it's only like 1. No, it's definitely not like 1. It's definitely not like 1. Now I have dirt in. Oh wait, no, I already had dirt in there. So now I can go over here, bleh, and then go bleh, and get myself an axe. There we go. Now I can cut down. Now I can commit deforestation even faster. But remember, like, when I made my first Minecraft series-ish thing? I say series-ish because I never ended up finishing it. Because it's a series that I did on my channel, because I don't normally end up finishing those things, whether I wanted to finish them or not. It's like, I want to finish this, but then I, like, lose interest in that, or I just don't feel like recording and or editing. So it's just like, it's like part 7 of 8, or no wait, no, like part 6 of 11. We're still waiting for part 7. We're still waiting for part 8. We're still like part 6 out of 11. We're still waiting for part 8 because I'm just not making it because I don't feel. Was there a log that I just didn't pick up? Pretty sure this is also like the first, like playing games while just being a yapster chatster. that wasn't just me streaming, because I kind of just don't like when I stream, because like kind of having to like watch the chat the whole time. Having to watch the chat the whole time, and like also just like sometimes just like waiting for like a very long time just to get a response from someone. I just don't. Wonder how long I'm gonna make this specific part like without like I don't know if I'm even gonna edit this at all, because normally if I even get through recording something without losing interest, I then instead lose interest during the editing process, or there's something that happens during the editing process that just makes it so that the project wouldn't work. So, now that I even think of it, I think it would actually kind of benefit from, this thing would benefit from, me not editing it in terms of me, in terms of me actually posting stuff. Cause like, the last thing I posted was like, just a quick animation thingy and whatnot, but like, I'm like sure that wait, why am I using logs? I want to use planks. The quick animation thing, I honestly already forgot how long ago that was, but like, it doesn't really matter. But the point is, in terms of gaming videos, I have not posted in like, or did I? Like, when was the last gaming video I posted? Ooh, do Roblox ARGs count as a gaming video? Okay, excluding those stupid, those sad attempts at Roblox ARGs, it's been at least a month since my last gaming upload, which is when I returned to GD. What the hell was that? It was sandy sounds, okay? Stop making sand sounds. As of right now, I don't know if I'll ever return to GD, sure, I kind of left at, like, the worst time, because I was, like, I finally did, like, a consistent-ishly good block deco, if that's even the term anymore, because I freaking forgot the term for decoration. If it was a block deco, was it just deco? But, like, because, like, I ended up scrapping the level because, one, I lost interest, and two, I just don't know how I would decorate a boss fight in a level, and I don't think people really liked that, because, like, when I checked the comments, 2 of the 3 comments were negative, like, just dislike, like, someone saying dislike, or just, bruh, sad SpongeBob, and stuff like that. So, and like, honestly, like, in the GD community, I feel, like, kind of pressured to do stuff, like, regardless of where I am in a project, I always feel bad to scrap it, but, like, I can't control if I keep my interest in something. Like, I don't control that. Like, if I want to do something different, I can do something different, but, like, in terms of, like, making a level in GD, which is kind of the point where I lost interest the most in that game, it just seems like if your level has potential in any way, you basically, like, it, at least to me, it feels like I just have to work on it, even though I don't really. And like, that's, and like, part of me was thinking, I actually left with a bang. The thing was, because the deco in that scrapped level, anyone can just copy that level and make it their own. So the deco that everyone likes, they can use that to possibly get a raid or something. And like and if it wasn't that, the bang I went out with was a bang of potential, seeing what I could have done if I stayed, but I just so happened to not want to. I guess. I mean, I don't know if I'm like quitting. I might just be taking another really, really long break from the game, but I'm like, I quit, and I'm quitting GD, but then like when the break ends, I'm like, so remember when I said I quit? Just basically like lying to people's faces. Kind of. Feels like these windows should be higher. Because like, I like that deco too, but like, first of all, I do not know how to properly decorate a boss fight, let alone the absurd structures I always build. Because like, I always want to do like something, because like, every time I see like videos of like potential rate-worthy levels, they're just like, ooh, I really like the structuring, or at least sometimes they're like that. I think, maybe. And like, but I make structures that are harder for me to decorate and I'm not really good at decorating in general. And like, every time I've made a boss fight and tried to decorate it, I never thought it looked good enough to be rated, regardless of like, oh, the animation on the boss is super clean though, or the gameplay's really fun. That doesn't matter. The gameplay's fun, yeah, but the deco isn't fun to look at, because there is no deco. And like, with how fast paced it is, and like the clunkiness I put into the triggers in the boss fight, I just felt like it would be too hard to decorate, and even if I did manage to like decorate the projectiles and the boss, it would also just be kind of an empty background. And like, honestly, if there's one thing I know about emptiness in Geometry Dash levels, it's that it's basically like those some moderators like last resort if they don't want to rate a level. Aha! There's a spot up here that seems rather empty. No rate for you. And stuff like that. It's an empty background. Don't rate this level. It's a background. At least the boss may or may not look cool. And also, just in terms of deco, I don't think the recent deco I did in that level is even rate worthy at all. It's like, knowing how like people are getting better and better at decorating their levels, basically, from what I can tell, the standards for decoration just keeps changing. So like, I don't know if that would be rated, and like, I didn't really want to stick around long enough to find out, because I just lost interest. Funny how I'm playing Minecraft and like the ranting is all about Geometry Dash. And also, like, I don't really know if I may have said this to any like to any of my subscribers or anything, but I always go through like phases where like in one phase my favorite game is this, in another phase my favorite game is this. So like, I was previously in a Roblox phase that I hoped I would return to Geometry Dash every once in a while in, but I never did. And when I did, I just did not want to finish the level, because like, I saw the potential, but like, just because a level has potential doesn't mean it's guaranteed to live up to it. So I just scrapped it and kind of just left on a bad note. Like, I didn't even do what I normally would do when I'm taking like a long break from the game, where I like make a level and or post on my account where I say stuff like, yeah, I'm gonna be leaving Geometry Dash for a little bit, so if you're wondering where I am, that's where. I didn't even say that, because every time I like do stuff like that and I word it just a little bit too wrong, and I like accidentally say something that sounds like I'm quitting, and then I come back to it because my Geometry Dash phase just starts back up. It's just kind of awkward. It's just really awkward, because like, it's just like, because like, I quit, and then I like come back like a month or two later, and then like, yeah, so, you know how when I said I quit, that was kind of, just, I meant a long break. And there goes my axe. Dang it, bro. I mean, like I said, like, it's funny how, like, I'm ranting about Geometry Dash while playing Minecraft. To be fair, it doesn't matter what I'm ranting about. Just because I'm playing Minecraft doesn't mean I need to talk about it. It doesn't mean what I talk about has to be about it, is what I mean. Like, you're playing Minecraft, why are you talking about Geometry Dash? I don't have to talk about the game I'm currently playing. Because, like, if for anyone who is wondering why I'm not playing Geometry Dash, or at least not making any good decisions in Geometry Dash, I wouldn't, like, and I could only talk about the game I was currently playing, then no one would know why, would they? I think I'm just gonna end off this part just when I finish my house, because, like, I don't know how long I've been recording for, but I'm assuming it's gonna be, like, something that I'm not expecting. Like, it's gonna be at least 2 hours, isn't it? Or 1 hour. I was gonna say 1 hour, but I'm like, no, it's just me underestimating the time again, so I'm like, no, 2 hours. It was around 55 minutes, which is what I thought of. Like, I guess another reason I might, like, do a bit more videos where I just, like, don't really edit anything and just sort of, like, chat, and where I just, like, unleash my inner yapster and just start chatting with people who can't really respond live. It's just, like, kind of to talk about, like, I feel like it's a little bit, like, first off, I feel like it's more fun than just posting something on my channel that says, like, hey, this is kind of the reason why I'm always, like, not consistent with what I do, because, like, I'm just in my Minecraft phase right now, but, like, the reason I'm not in my Geometry Dash phase, I literally explained that for, like, 10 minutes earlier, at least I think it was 10 minutes, for something that I don't even remember if it was just a random change of subject or not. It probably was. Like, I can just talk about, like, and I can also, like, maybe talk about some of the stuff that's been going on in my life. Maybe. At least the stuff that I'm actually, like, okay with sharing online. Because, like, like, if I just, like, tell us about your life, and then I accidentally, like, say, like, the most embarrassing thing about my life ever, like, and then it's like, I shouldn't have done that. So, I'm probably, like, only rarely gonna talk about, like, my real life. I don't know why I said real, as in, like, there's a, like, other meaning to real life. I won't always talk about that. I'm more just gonna talk about what's going on with my channel, if anything is happening. Like, the reason I even posted that cinematic villain death test video is because for some reason I just got back into, like, those videos where they rank, like, the most gruesome Disney villain deaths, and I just, like, what if I made one of my own and just, like, what could I do with it? So I just made that video on Google Slides, added some sound effects, and just posted it and didn't really do much else. Like, I was planning on doing, like, a little bit of, like, a mini fight scene before the actual villain death test. Because, like, I was planning on, like, actually, like, showing at least part of the fight that was leading up to that, but I was like, nah. So I didn't. Because another thing, I like animating, but sometimes it just gets a little boring. Especially when basically, like, like on Google Slides, just copy and paste, move the mouth a little bit. Copy and paste, move the mouth somewhere else, and also move the eyelids, because you don't want to make it look like, you don't want people to realize that you copy and pasted the frame, even though it's obvious you copy and pasted the frame. So and also sometimes when I'm animating, I just, like, I don't really like the way this character looks in that pose, or like, because, like, if it's, like, them flying through the air, but I put it in a way that just looks kind of weird, like, who flies through the air looking like that, then like I'm just like, so how would I make them get out of that in a short amount of frames? Because I'm lazy. And sometimes that just makes me just completely scrap the thing because, like, oh, the thing I want to do to lead out of something to lead out of a certain movement takes too many frames, or it takes too long to make said frame. By the way, in the next part, or at least after I'm done building my house, whether I finish the house then just end this episode or keep going afterwards, I'm gonna turn peaceful mode off and go back to easy so that I just turned it off because, like, first of all, I didn't make a bed yet, and I don't want to have to do that thing where, like, I just, like, hunker down in a little wooden box again, especially for a video that I'm not really planning to edit. So I was like, I don't want to worry about the mobs here. I'm just gonna turn on peaceful mode while I build. And I can actually see the moon this time. It's real. I can see the moon this time. It's real. I was about to make a One Piece reference, but then I was like, how about you don't do that? Because that's kind of cringe. Or maybe it's not cringe. I don't know. I'm kind of stupid, you know. Like sometimes I just like say stuff and I'm like, wait, what was I gonna say after this? So I just kind of improvise and like, or I said something that I didn't think was gonna sound awkward, but it did sound awkward. So I was like, so I like try to like, yeah, that was kind of cringe, but like, then I'm like, wait, no, cringe isn't the word. What the hell am I doing? This video is probably just gonna be like one of the equivalent of like watching a stream, but you missed it while it was live, so you're just kind of watching it because you feel like it, because it wasn't like edited into an actual video. That's basically what this video kind of is. Yeah. Oh, I'm watching a stream. Oh, he's streaming. Oh, that was an old notification. He's not live anymore. Oh well, I'll just watch the recording of the stream. How am I still not crafted a sword yet? I mean, like, I don't really need it right now because no mobs are spawning right now because it's peaceful mode. But like, I don't. Can copper just do that? I didn't think copper could generate this high up. Like, huh? I thought I could only generate, like, at least a little bit underground. Does it just, even if it's exposed stone, it still counts? The leaf litter is so, like, it's cool, but I find it just so annoying. Especially when, like, you're trying to avoid picking up stuff you don't want. Like, I'm just trying to mine the stone below it. Would you look at that? More coal. Why are coal veins always so damn large? But I just want to mine the block below it, but no, the leaf litter just has to drop and get in your inventory, clogging up your space. And sometimes, if you're stupid, sorry, because if I'm comparing someone to me, I don't want to use stupid. If you're as not smart as I am, sometimes you would just not empty your inventory because, like, even though, like, that's just a ton of leaf litter, you think, like, but I might need it at some point. Like, oh, I might need this sugar cane out at some point, but I need to empty something out of my inventory so I can, like, fit stuff in it like I'm supposed to do. Okay, right now the house kind of looks pretty stupid, but, like, hopefully it will look at least a little bit better later on. It better, because I am not a good builder, and if I just kind of want to improve, because not being a good builder in Minecraft is one thing, but just trying to be a good builder on video and failing miserably is just a whole nother thing. And here comes the music again, which hasn't been here for like 8 minutes. I thought it stopped again, like, huh? I wish there were like wood cutters, like stone cutters, but wood, so you didn't have to use so you didn't have to use 6 pieces of wood just to make a freaking staircase. For anyone unaware, frerf is a word my brother made up to replace the F word. He always uses it. I normally like censor it by going like with my using mouth sounds and whatnot. It's probably not the best idea to use mouth sounds and whatnot because why am I saying and whatnot more than I normally do? And why do I for some reason have a problem with it? Okay, so I'm just gonna craft those in the glass panes when I whoa. Yeah, I guess I could say frerf if I can control myself enough to not say sort. Because like, it takes 6 planks to make 4 stairs. Huh? At least it's a good thing I got way more birch than I actually needed, because like, God, this was like, well, way more than I needed. Because it means extra stairs, and I don't have a stone cutter, and I was planning on making the roof out of stone, but I don't have to. Normally I like doing like a wood everything but a stone roof. Why? Because because why? Because why? That's why. Oh wait, oh wait, no, because like the framing wouldn't really go. 1, 2, 3. So like it would be here. 1. Oh, give me that. 2, 3, 4. Should I go up the extra block? I'll just go up to there. No, but then I'll have to get the slabs, which are like very similar to stairs, except they give you like double the amount of planks you use to get. I might just build the rest of this off camera. Maybe, because there's a chance I might just end the video here because it's probably getting like really long, and normally I don't really post any videos that are like above 20 minutes. Like, how many videos have I posted in general that are longer than 20 minutes? Because I don't want to I don't feel like just looking at my YouTube videos right now, even though I literally have YouTube open on the iPad because I was planning on watching some rec rap while I do stuff instead of chatting, but no. Oh, my bad. But I'm pretty sure like 90% of my videos aren't even like, okay, fine, I'll check it. Okay, let's go by oldest, because my oldest video was 25 minutes long. Then there was a demon level layout, 10 minutes. Robbery.mp4 was actually like 13. Okay. Oh god, my first Minecraft thing I did on the channel was 26 minutes, and the third one was 17, and the second one was 22. Wow. Worst second ever. Okay, but like, to be fair, like at least 3/4 of my videos don't really go above 10 minutes. Maybe it's 3/4. I don't know. I don't feel like counting like them all and like doing the math.
Use up.
Okay, why is there like such a long pause between the music? Like, okay, I don't want to have to edit this video because even like the tiniest edits are sometimes enough for me to just lose interest entirely. I don't know why. Like, God. Because I just want more music. Music frequency? Oh! Well, would you look at that? Huh. I didn't see that. I never scrolled past the step. Constant. Done. There we go. We got the classic. Oh. Is anyone else excited for October 6th when the new Gumball season comes out? Like, I haven't watched that show in a long time, but then I, like, just randomly, like, saw a video that was, like, covering the new teaser and then the new intro, and I was like, I think I might want to revisit this, and so I did. And, like, when I watched the new intro to see if it even had any new music, it doesn't, which, like, I was like, to be fair, what did I expect? But I also, like, thought that, like, maybe it would at least have a remix of the original intro. It did. But I failed, the first time I watched it, I actually failed to realize that there's just a pretty obvious release date for October 6th. Oh, would you look at that, just enough to complete that row. But it took me a couple times rewatching it to see the freaking release date. I don't know how I missed it. Anyway, randomly bringing up kid shows that probably are too deep for kids aside. Back to building. I don't know why I'm saying this now, like before, like a long time after I'm like saying all that stuff about like how barely any of my videos, how like 3/4 of my videos don't go above 10 minutes. I don't know why I'm waiting this long after that to say this, but I'm just, and also it's just very obvious. But I still felt like saying that, like, yo, guys, I think that this is gonna be the first hour-long video on the channel. Well, duh, you literally, like, bro, I literally checked the time earlier, and it was, like, 55 minutes long, as if but, like, I'm saying that as if I thought I would end the freaking recording before it hit an hour. I hope the Minecraft soundtrack isn't copyrighted, because, like, even if you can only faintly hear it in the video, so that I turned down the computer volume so that my voice was heard a bit more. Even for like the very faintness it has, maybe, I hope it's not copyrighted-ish. And if it is, sorry Mojang. I know it's probably pronounced Mojang. I just kind of saw like a fake speedruns video from Minecraft, and like they just jokingly just said thanks Mojang, and then I was just like, huh. For some reason, I don't know why, but I'm finding that kind of funny. Why though? For some reason, I don't know why, I find that kind of funny. I said that twice. And I just remembered I'm not gonna edit this. And so I'm like, wait, you just said that twice and you're leaving it in. Bro, sometimes I like say things twice, regardless of if I was, specifically if I'm not already talking to someone. Like, that's when it happens the most, because like, I just like, I don't like the way that phrase came out, and who knows if I may or may not use this phrase in public. You want to get it right. So, like, if I don't like the way a certain phrase sounds, I just, like, say it again, hoping it sounds better. Like, it's, bruh. Okay, we're nearing the end of the video, guys. Cue spoopy Minecraft ARG shadowy figure that appears in the corner of the camera for like 5 milliseconds. No, not milliseconds, just 5 frames. Did you see it? And then, like, no one would have seen it, but then just but then a YouTuber who's, like, covering the ARG is like, if we pause right here and go frame by frame, you can see a pitch black player just standing here. Whoa. And like, since I'm not good at spotting stuff, I suck at Where's Waldo. I probably would have never seen this stuff in those ARGs if it wasn't for those YouTubers, you know. I wish my auto clicker still worked the way it used to. I mean, it might. Bro, that's just such an absurd topic thing. It's just like going from like explaining how much I like ARG YouTubers to just. I wish my auto clicker would. Because, like, especially if I'm, like, stone cutting a lot of stone. Like, I always want to, what was I talking about? I always want to, like, click through it faster, but last time I tried the auto clicker, it didn't seem to work in Minecraft the way I wanted it to. And also by now, I think I've kind of forgotten that I'm playing with the extra structure variation mod. Cause like, we haven't seen any structures at all besides that wooden well that had the 2 iron in it. That's like the only thing we've seen that this mod added. And like, who knows? Maybe that's actually just that's a vanilla Minecraft feature and I just never knew because it's just such a small thing, so like no one's talking about it really. At least no one on the fandom is. I think I'm kind of just gonna finish the roof of the house. Maybe I'll put on the windows. I mean I don't see why I wouldn't. Because but maybe I'll put on the windows before I end this. Dude, that literally takes like 5 freaking seconds. Why don't you just do it? Dang it! I thought we would have. Oh, I know, because it's 6, not 4. Okay, what can 4 planks craft? No. Oh, a bed. Right. I don't have a bed yet. Yeah, give me that. Put it right there by the window where I definitely won't get just stomped on by some random robber who breaks in through that very specific window. Why the hell did I even bother saying that? What is wrong with me, bro? What is wrong? This is another problem with just making a video that's not really edited. If I say anything embarrassing, but I don't, or like at least somewhat embarrassing, but I don't want to have to like restart the entire recording and like have to talk about everything I ranted for an hour on twice. If I don't want to rant about that stuff for another hour, and like I just kind of have to leave it in and hope no one notices me being absurdly stupid. And if someone does notice, hope they don't like make fun of it, because like then your sanity is just gone. Absolute zero in terms of I don't know, something. So, I don't know, absolute zero in terms of, I don't know, something. I feel like I would imagine that being read in a certain YouTuber's voice, but I don't remember which one. Like no, not Matt Rose. Definitely not Matt Rose. Because what I'm thinking about, it doesn't have the Scottish? Is it Scottish? Does he have a Scottish or British accent? No, that's a British accent. It's British. Because like Scottish says the letter T instead of being like the British don't say the letter A. Letter A. You know. See, I'm being stupid again. You know. I basically just said it twice again because I didn't like the way it sounded the first time. And now I'm ranting about it and explaining why, even though I don't really have to because I already explained it earlier, but who knows? Someone might have not caught on to that. I'm just making it myself look even stupider every time I try to make myself look less stupid. And like even another downside of like making a video that's not like cut or edited, like what if like one of my parents, like my dad, comes in here and they're like, "Not now, Dad, I'm recording," but I can't cut that out because I don't want to edit this, and if I do, like the second I open CapCut, I'm like, I don't want to post this or something, because like I said, like at least 30 minutes ago, maybe longer, maybe shorter. Normally, when I lose interest in a video I wanted to record at first, it's normally during the recording, because I just like, no, this recording's stupid. Or it's during the editing process, because for some reason that's when I decide to get bored. Probably because like the editing process seems way harder than I thought it was. I don't know why I would think it's easy, but you are who you are. That has nothing to do with thinking an editing process is easy. You get the point. It's like, why can't I make funny edits? Why is it so hard? It's because those people with funny edits don't use CapCut. Because CapCut is kind of a goofy stupid, because I've heard that they're just switching a lot of previously free features for editing to being CapCut Pro, when previously they weren't. And like, the way the short described it was like half of their features were being, like 50% of all their features were being like changed to CapCut Pro. And I was like, oh, I don't feel like using CapCut anymore. And conveniently, I just so happened to not use CapCut for a while. I mean, like, there was this one time where I'm like, I swear this thing was not CapCut Pro before. Or maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Maybe it was something else that I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm like, it actually was, well, not CapCut Pro, and it was actually a different effect that went with that. Almost done. I made too many stairs. Like, change it back, please. No, dang it. Should I use birch for the ceiling, or like before that? Not now. I know. Okay. Wow, I literally predicted it. I was like, what if my dad walks in and I can't cut it out because I don't want to edit this? It happened. And I made it more obvious because for some reason I wasn't whispering and not now. It was like, not now, instead of like, not now. It's not, I didn't whisper it, even though like I wanted to be subtle. But like, no, screw subtlety. Like, just be like, no. So I think if we like, okay. I think like we only need, yeah, that should be enough. Actually, I think I might use birch as the roof as well. And then I'll just place in the windows and the house is technically done. I mean, like, it doesn't have lights and the other crafting stuff in it yet, but like, in terms of the house itself, not the stuff inside it, not like the utilities inside it, it's basically done after that. Wait, how do you craft glass panes again? How do you do that? Why are they 16? Sweet 16. that probably was an inappropriate joke, because that's how I know I shouldn't just quote Matt Rose in just a random video that I said multiple times, multiple unnecessary times, mind you, that I wasn't gonna edit. And sometimes, bro, what if, like, I just don't want to edit this, but then the recording just comes out, like, very, very laggy? So, like, basically, you're just, it's more just, like, listening to a podcast rather than just watching me play the game. Because that would be both, like, kind of hilarious, but also, like, really, really annoying. Because, like, sometimes, if I film Roblox videos, like, a very important part in the video is just gone because OBS just couldn't handle Roblox on a specific graphics setting, so it just kind of, like, either lagged so much that you can't tell what was happening, or, like, it just basically just froze the entire thing, so there's not really a... It's not really a point in keeping it in, like, oh, I'm finding the final boss, but it was super laggy, so the footage is basically gone. Yay, the footage is gone. There's only audio because the recording is like, bro, I probably shouldn't have been playing on the fabulous graphics, cause like, I keep only thinking about how well the game itself runs, not how well the recording runs. So this might be like a very laggy and freeze-y recording, and like basically you're just listening to me rant instead of listening to me rant and watching me play. Like, I thought OBS Studio was supposed to be good. Like, isn't that what, like, literally everyone uses to record? Why do they use something to record that can't even record Roblox well if it's on 3 bars of graphics? Okay, maybe 3 bars of graphics is probably a lot in terms of, at least for my dinky-ass computer. Like, I don't even have, like, a proper PC. I'm just playing on a laptop. Why'd the music stop? There it is. Hey, why'd the music stop? Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you, like, think about it, this music can be played in 2 ways. It's either or, because, like, if you start on a different note, then, like, it could be, instead of, like, it could be, or something like that. I probably, like, sound really stupid and, well, stupid and trying to imitate the sounds and the freaking... Why isn't, what was it called again? Why am I mining this with a pickaxe, bro? How did I not realize? Like Jay Schlatt just going like Bro, have you ever sometimes like if I'm making like a series that and I'm like I know it's gonna have multiple parts, I still like end up saying like, let me know if you want to see a part 2, and like regardless of if anyone even answers that at all, I still make a part 2 because it was supposed to be a series in the first place. So like, let me know if you guys want a part 2. I don't feel like it. here's a part 2, guy. No one said anything. Yeah, it was kind of supposed to be a thing, but I guess I just do it because, like, YouTubers just do that. And, like, for some reason, like, part of me is like, maybe if I copy what other YouTubers do, it will make me as successful as the YouTubers I copy. At least, copy in terms of, like, the way they act, not, or like, promote liking the video, not in terms of, like, in terms of copying their content. That's just stupid. Anyone who steals content, you're not everything wrong. You're not everything that's wrong with YouTube. You're like 25% of what's wrong with YouTube. The other 75% is just Gen Alpha and Gen Beta slop. Because, oh god, like, we're going back to being cavemen. Like, we're laughing at stuff that if you just show it to any adult, even if it's like a Gen Alpha adult, they probably won't find it funny anymore because they're not 5 years old. Because basically, even if it's Gen Alpha or a Gen Beta kid, as long as they're above the age of 6, they will not find any of this brain-rotted slop funny. Because, like, only, like, little Timmies who, like, who know absolutely no vocabulary except for Gen Alpha slang terms that are under the age of 5 actually watch, like, this brain-rotted bullcrap and actually enjoy it or find it funny. Like, if you either create this brain rot or think it's funny and or good in any way, you are 75% of what's wrong with YouTube. Wait, I basically was like, the other 75% is this thing, and if you're this thing, you are 75% of what's wrong with YouTube. 75%, the other 75% is this thing, which if you are this thing, you are 75% of what it... Why did I say it again? How do I craft glass panes? Was it like... Oh! Okay. There? It's 16. 16. Dang, bro. That is actually... Okay, maybe I crafted a bit too many, but it's not like I use glass for anything, like, at all. Can I turn glass panes, like, back into, like, glass blocks? Like, what if you could just, like, do this and it would turn back into a glass block? I mean, it probably wouldn't make sense, but who cares? It's Minecraft. If something generates floating, congratulations. You have a floating island that your 5-year-old self did not create. Okay, maybe not your 5-year-old self. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but, like, we've all tried to make floating islands in Minecraft, or we've all made floating islands in Minecraft at least at some point when we were young. And no, playing on Skyblock doesn't count because you didn't make Skyblock. You only made, like, your at-home version where you don't have to use the mine coins that Bedrock Edition or Pocket Edition, whichever one it was, even though I think they're the same thing, had. Oh, what you're looking at is exactly enough. Huh. So I think now, basically all we need to do is just, like, craft some chests. Yeah, why not just use up an entire stack of planks just to make some storage? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap, I don't think this looked the way I wanted it to. We got the classic soundtrack. This one. Like, where's like the alternative version to the like the like it's like faster and like echoey, like and like louder as well. Even with a wooden axe, it still takes way longer than it should, and I'm too lazy to go get more stone because this recording's already long enough. Okay, so what we do, we put basically 4 chests there, but technically 2, because they're like too big. And we put a chest here, a chest there, and where else? I want it to be a I don't want them to like be just like, oh, bro. Have you seen like those like Minecraft noob versus pro videos? Like that was basically just like those were the best before they became sort of brain rot with all those like non-Minecrafty emotes where like they're just. And, like, in those videos, I saw them, like, do this, and I got, like, so confused. Like, is that part of a mod? But no, I literally just did it. If you make 2 double chests and break them in the right way, you can just get 2 chests right next to each other without making a double chest. Anyway, I probably should have just left one there. So what we can do is probably actually just, like, put these... okay, maybe I'm gonna take this coal and this furnace. I'm gonna move the furnace elsewhere. I'm gonna take the chest. And there we go. Now it's symmetrical because I like symmetry for some reason. And also, to add on to the symmetry, why don't we just add another crafting table for no reason other than the reason I already mentioned, symmetry. Because, why not? Like, I mean, like, we have, some people maybe have, oh, and we should, yeah, use this coal to make torches. And the remaining 3 coal can just go in this furnace. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Actually, I don't know why I made the windows look like this for some reason. But why don't we just fix that? It gets rid of the satisfaction of us having just enough glass panes to fill in all the windows after I broke one by accident. Well, not really by accident. It's more I placed it in the wrong spot. So sadly, we don't have that satisfaction, but at least it just makes the torches look a little bit more pretty instead of there just being 2 right next to each other, which doesn't really make sense. And we can put the first thing in a chest, and I think this will probably just be all the glass. No, not all the glass. This will be all the blocks. All the blocks. And I think I might put the saplings in here too, since, like, you can place them down and they basically turn into blocks. And these is floor decoration, but you place it like blocks. Anyway, I think I am finally going to end this part of the series. I don't know if I'm going to make another. I would say let me know if you want a second part, but even if you don't, there's a chance I still might make a second part. But like if I forget to, but you want me to, if I forget to make a second part, but you guys want me to, just let me know and I'll do it. So yeah, I guess I will see you all later. Bye.